What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer, bringing you another step-by-step combo tutorial. And I've done this one time before, but it's something I really want to do again. They just had a remote duel YCS, and I may actually make a few videos. Like, this may be my releases for the week. I'm not sure, because I find this really interesting. But I want to do some combos, like, from the actual remote duel YCS. I mean, there's one thing to find combos online, and obviously those are great foundational tools. But what are people actually playing in competitive? And I've gotten away from competitive quite a bit, so I'm end up like watching a lot of these duels, kind of getting a better feel for the current game, because I've been kind of doing, more fun casual stuff. But I think this is a really great place to start. So if you guys don't know, this one in the Central America tournament, this is a combo from Alexis V, and of course I will have the link in the description down below if you want to watch the finals. But the link will actually take you to the entire remote duel YCS. I think it was like the last day, and this is like the one that won him the finals. It was game one, and this board was enough to beat the invoked Dogmatica Shadal stuff. So this is like 4 cards. I actually don't know what his 5th card was. It didn't actually end up going that far. Also, Upstart Goblin obviously was not another one of his cards. It's legitimately just shuffle back fodder, which you'll see later on. So if you don't know anything about this deck, I will obviously take you through it and explain to you what all these cards do. Alright, so first thing he did was you can actually discard this card. It's called Tri-Bridgade Fractal. You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Send one level 3 or lower beast, beast warrior, or winged beast monster from your deck to the graveyard. And also, all the Tri-Brigades have the secondary effect where you can banish all of those types to special summon a link monster with the same number as banished, which is really cool, obviously. And what you'll end up doing is like feeling your graveyard here really quickly. So one free discard lets you send a kit. This card obviously has the effect you can banish all of them, but if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send another Tri-Brigade card from deck to graveyard. Very neat, of course. So one card, one discard is going to give you 3 monsters to use for those link summons, which does come up during his turn. Like, it's just enough. And then Nerval, when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Tri-Brigade monster from deck to hand. So just any of them. He ends up adding another Fractal because he already had the Tri-Brigade Karis in it. So each of these are obviously going to do the link summoning thing. But, as long as you have multiple versions of them, I think it's completely fine, right? Because you can just normal summon it. He also had Tanky in his hand, and it's actually not too important when he grabs. I couldn't tell what it was, but it's just another Beast Warrior monster. He did grab a Zoodiac monster, but I don't believe it was Whiptail. It could have been any of the other ones, but not important for this combo. So let's say for this purpose, you grab the Whiptail for Zoodiac. Alright, since you have not normal summoned yet, of course, you just kind of started your plays. He normal summoned the Fractal, and then Fractal's effective. Banish 2 of them. Keep that in mind. Very important, actually, because of this card. It's called Tri-Brigade Bearbrum, the Rampant Rampager. So this card says you can discard 2 cards, then target one of your banished level 4 lower beast warrior, or winged beast monster, special summon it. That is not so important. I've actually never seen this effect be used. But if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add a Tri-Brigade spell or trap from deck to hand, then place 1 card from your hand at the bottom of the deck, and that's where the Upstart Goblin comes in for me, because I just it's just a placement card there. And I'll show you what the trap card does in a bit, but it's obviously very powerful. So you can use the effect of the Karis in hand. This lets you discard another beast warrior, or winged beast monster to special summon this card from your hand. And of course, now that you have 2 monsters back in your graveyard, you can use its effect to link summon, so you can banish 2. And I don't know if I made this clear before, but they don't have to be Tri-Brigade links. So you can go into something like Ancient Warrior Oath, Double Dragon Lords. Very fancy name, right? All this card says, there's a lot of Ancient Warrior stuff. Not so important because you're not playing that archetype. But quick effect, you can send 1 card from your hand or face up, or your hand or field to the graveyard. Actually, it doesn't even say face up. It's pretty insane. Then target 1 face up card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. Now you could say, oh, you don't have the card in your hand, but obviously your number 1 target here is going to be Tanky. So it's essentially just free advantage. So it's actually a really nice opening to have that. Now, all you have to do is, link summon all of these away, because this does equal 4, of course, to go into Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess, triggering the effect, like I said, when it's sent to the graveyard. And you just have to shuffle back whatever this extra card is in your hand to go into this card called Tri-Brigade Revolt. This is an insane card in terms of advantage, and also what it summons. So special summon a number of your beast warrior, and or winged beast monsters that are banished and or in your graveyard, but negate their effects. Then immediately after this effect resolves, Link summon one Tri-Brigade Link monster using only those monsters. You can only activate one of these cards once per turn, but who cares, right? So, during your opponent's turn, besides having a card that bounced from your opponent's hand, 3 negates of that Palooza, you're going to go ahead and, summon 4 of these bad boys back, and go into this card called Tri-Brigade Shirag, the Ominous Omen. I don't know if I said that right, excuse me. But this card says if it is special summoned, or if another Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast monster is special summoned to your field, obviously you'll be special summoning this. It's a Link 4. You can banish 1 card on the field. So a non-targeting banishment, one of the best removals in the game for anything else that your opponent may have. And of course, you will also have another card in your hand from your initial draw, but a bounce, 3 monster negates, and a banish. May not be like the greatest board of all time, maybe not the prime like Guard Dragon stuff, but nonetheless, it's very consistent, as you can tell, I'm sure. Like, you could do this board with so many different of your Tri-Brigade monsters, and it's a lot of unique interactions. Like, pretty much anything you feel that your opponent can hit at you, you'll be able to deal with. So I did want to show you that combo, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will be going, through more of these. It doesn't have to win the finals, right? Because a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh!, besides being highly skill-based, is like based on your draw, based on your matchups. So technically, maybe the best deck didn't win. In fact, in North America, I know Prank Kids did. I did a Prank Kids combo a while ago on the channel, so if you're interested in that, I don't think it's changed all that much from when I did it. So you can go check that out from earlier before on here. And I think I saw Dragon Link also in the finals. See what it's still doing. It's insane that it actually, to me, got there. But nonetheless, be sure to look out for more videos this week on the channel. Other than that, that's going to do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.